muscle show. Chalk dust like powdered snow. Sweaty backs on the go. Cream felt cold as ice.
Hey yo, it's Joefer here, the Cranky Old Gay Guy. So it is Friday, November 8th, and it is in the morning. And I want to tell you, I did go play pool last night, and it wasn't real busy when I got there, but I still had to sign up for the pool game, and it took almost 30 minutes to get on the table. There were 3 people ahead of me, or 2 people, and I did not win. I lost on my last ball. And then it was over an hour before I got back to the table, and by that time there were so many people signed up that they did doubles. So I was playing pool with a gentleman that on my team who I was his second pool game ever. So we were doing okay. I was showing him how to shoot, and we did win that game, which was great. And then we lost the next one. So his third game, he did improve though, and that was really good. And I'm always glad to help someone learn to play, because the more people that play, the better variety, and it's more fun. Well, the bar did get crowded, and surprisingly, it wasn't frigid when I got there, like it has been the last few times. But I did not do the balls out until it's probably after 9 o'clock, because then it was crowded, and you know, when you get 100 people in that small space, it warms up. So there was that, and I wasn't cranky. I mean, I met some new people, new perspectives, chatted a bit, and I just wasn't cranky. I guess if I had to find something to be cranky about, it's that we lost. And I did not sign up again, because with the number of people, it would be over an hour and a half before I got back to the table. Yeah, so it was pretty uneventful when it comes to crank. But there were some people I've never seen before, and they were worth looking at. And there was some surprises for me when the ball's out. It's like, whoa, first of all, where did they come from? And secondly, wow, I would not have guessed what I was looking at was that person. When you turn from super nerd into like adult actor quality, but you still have the nerd face. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm speaking in code because I don't want to offend anyone, and I don't want to get a strike or a warning or anything. Because I know that there are words you can't use on YouTube. Like you have to say SA for something when something bad happens to someone. You have to say the A word when someone's like harming someone. Oh boy. Anything with mental health, you have to be careful what you say. Genders, if you don't know someone's gender, it's best just to use their name. But SA is a big one that will get you bleeped and demonetized, as well as just A. And the word R, the word R as far as mental health, and the word R as it relates to SAs. Both of those can get you demonetized, and I don't want to do that. This is a short video today because, like I said, I'm not cranky. My perspective has changed. I was listening to the Midas Touch. It's on YouTube. It's a channel, and it's a left-wing channel. But yesterday, there was a little blurb, and they're starting like another YouTube channel, which they, I guess, reserved a while back, once they looked ahead to see what the outcome of the political realm in the United States would be. And they started putting together plans to counteract anything that might be tried or that someone might sign off on. So they would have instant or same day filings ready for the courts. And everything, as it was explained out, this can all happen because the Supreme Court ruled against the Chevron decision, which means that anyone who feels that a regulation is harming their ability to profit or make money or harm their business can file an injunction or file an appeal to that ruling, and everything just kind of goes on hold. And since everything that the new administration has proposed is at a national level, they can file with judges that aren't appointed or have not been appointed by the new administration as of the new one next year and as of the one we had like 4 years ago. So everything's not just green stamped. It'll actually be looked at, and that person would make a ruling or put a stay so you can't enact this. And then it would go to, that's a district court, and then it would go to the regional, I don't remember what they're called. There's like 7 or there's 13 of them. Anyway, they're districts, I guess, too. So like one's in Colorado, one's Texas, etc. And they can file the papers with, when they go to their, when they first file them, it can be put a stay, and then it goes up to the next court, which is the regional one. But they can pick which court it's going to. And that way they can pick the judge. So they know that it's not just going to be shut down and their appeal won't be heard. And then it goes up to the Supreme Court. And when it hits the Supreme Court, there's a good chance that they would rule in favor of the law, or it's not a law yet, but they would rule in favor of the action that the presidential administration wants to take. But that takes time. So much like the playbook of the Republican Party during the last 4 years, every time someone was charged with a crime, they would appeal and appeal and appeal and just push it and run the clock out. And that's what happened. And that's why pretty much all convictions of the upcoming president, he ran the clock out. And if they had just sentenced him when he was found guilty, it would be a different story. But he wasn't supposed to be sentenced until the week of Thanksgiving, I think. And now all that's just going away. And all the previous things that he was found guilty for on a national level are going away because he ran the clock out. And that's what the Midas Touch was explaining, is that they'll do the same thing and run it out at least until midterm elections. And when people see what's actually being implemented, there's a good chance that Congress can be flipped or rearranged representation-wise. And things can, there's a way to fight back against whatever is being proposed. I guess that's what I'm getting at. So that gives me a glimmer of hope. Not that that has anything to do with playing pool last night, but I just wasn't cranky. And I wasn't cranky all day. And I think it had to do with the fact that, there are ways to fight back before things change so drastically that you can't. So keep that in mind. That's about all I have to say today. Again, very short video. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will see you tomorrow on Saturday. All right. Bye-bye.
Shirts muscle show, sharp dust like powdered snow, sweaty backs on the go, cream felt cold as ice, sweat drips roll the dice, eyes on the prize, no vice, naked truth, they no disguise, powder hands on sticks on me. Naked bodies make the scene, tempers flaring, seedy sheen, lusty games where eyes gleam, cue strikes, balls collide, Ain't no shame, nowhere to